Hey guys, remember several weeks back, I posted something along the lines of normalize friendships growing into relationships? It became such a controversy, but it was interesting because I realized that some of you took my post out of context and immediately think, wait a second, when you're friends with someone, you can't get sexual with them. Or you guys would share stories with me saying, I get frustrated when a person I'm attracted to is telling me to slow down and be friends first. I've also had several of you share stories saying, I've gone that route of being friends for a long time with a girl, but I see her sleeping around with all kinds of guys and I just don't get it. I don't know why I'm not getting any. So then I challenge them, is sex the only thing you're after when you're talking to a woman? A lot of times, they don't know how to answer that. Now, before I go deeper into the subject, I want to credit Stephan Speaks. He's a dating and relationship coach for both men and women. If you haven't heard of him, I recommend you check him out. I discovered him by watching an interview between Lewis Howes and Stephan Speaks in School of Greatness. Normally, those YouTube videos are about an hour and a half to 2 hours. Anyway, Stephan shared something that I heavily resonate with, and maybe it might be insightful for you guys too. He broke it down. In the dating world, we often think chemistry is the most important thing. If there's no chemistry, it's not going to work. While yes, chemistry is important, it is not the most important thing for a long-term relationship. Because you can have chemistry with multiple people, and just as fast you experience chemistry with someone, it can die just as fast. And then you think, okay, what about compatibility? Compatibility has to do with the logic sense. You guys have similar hobbies, you guys have a similar path, you guys hold similar values. So logically and on paper, it seems like a perfect match. But that doesn't always make the relationship last long. Okay, what about physical attraction? While yes, I'm not going to deny that physical attraction is a part of it, although you and I both know that that is not the most important thing and the biggest factor that will make a relationship last really long. The number one thing that he broke down is connection. Connection has to do how you connect with the other person on a spiritual level, like kindred spirits, and you guys are emotionally compatible. You don't necessarily have to like the same exact things or have the same exact dreams and ambition, but you guys are deeply connected. And that kind of connection is something you and I experience very few times a year. So back to what I was saying about friendship growing into relationships. When you dismiss a woman just because she says she doesn't feel the same attraction towards you and sees you as a friend, when you choose to walk away and be like, nah, I don't want to be friends with you. You rejected me, so to me, now you're ugly. You're not only making yourself look less attractive because of how unkind that sounds, you're also missing out on the opportunity of fostering a connection that grows over time. Sure, you can still be dating other women or men and experience instant chemistry and break up and do it again. But as long as you're both evolving, because most human beings do, maybe, just maybe, next seasons later when you and that girl that hypothetically you chose to stay friends with even though she rejected you, you guys are at different seasons of your life and all of a sudden you both find attraction toward one another because you fostered that friendship. And then if you guys become an item, the healthy longevity part of the relationship is going to be effortless. So that's my take and response to the whole controversy of this subject. Have fun dating and don't hold back on making your connections more soulful.